Good morning, YouTube. How are you today? I'm not going to apologise for my grief I showed on YouTube yesterday, but I do want to thank you all for your very kind words, and the support out there for me is, as it always has been, totally mind-blowing, and I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. The people that spent the time to send me a message on Instagram and through this YouTube channel. So I want to just answer, I had an email this morning from a friend of mine that's been following my journey. Hello, you know who you are. And I figured rather than typing back, because I'm really lazy, I'm actually going to talk to you on here and try and address a few things you put in the email, which is a really good thing to do, you know, and anybody can do that. If you want to email me any questions, I can then talk about it in a YouTube, which I'm clearly a lot better at talking than I am typing. So, okay, let me find it. Here we go. Such valid points, I must admit. Thank you, first of all, for your support. I totally appreciate that. And the fact that you're still following me, this ongoing support is amazing. You know that, and I'm totally forever grateful. Right, I'm going to read out bits. I'm not going to post any names, obviously. I'm just going to, he knows who this is. So, I must admit, when you've been posting the photos, Jan, of the food and the snacks you eat, I often wondered if you were eating such normal portions just 10 months out of surgery. And as far as I know, the bypass involves getting a stomach the size of an egg, which is so incredibly small. How do you manage? Did you feel generally not so hungry in the first few months, or when you did start to feel, or when did you start to feel hungry? Then I sometimes see you sitting making a video with a large cup of tea, and you often don't come across as being particularly restricted. Is that just how it looks? No, you are right, John. This surgery, initially, it's gastric bypass RMY, as you know. I think that might be what you're heading for as well. Initially, you are so restricted, but the restriction is never going to stay there. Actually, cutting your stomach away is meant to take away your hunger hormone, and it's such an odd one to try and explain to anybody unless you've had it done yourself, that do I feel hungry or does my body just need fuel? It's hard to weigh it up. I know I need to eat 3 times a day. I've just had my breakfast now, always have 3 spoonfuls of porridge, make it quite milky, and I have my vitamins with that every day, without fail. And then lunchtime, I don't have a set regular, you know, and I don't live off of salads. I eat very normally, you are right. And the reason my dinner plates look normal size is because they are. I have this psychological issue with giving myself a side plate. I don't know why. It's a personal thing. I've tried to explain it to my husband that if I was to keep giving myself such a small amount of food, I actually feel deprived, and then it pisses me off. So I'd rather have a big plate of dinner and leave some. That's not for everybody, and maybe that will come back and bite me on the ass, because I truly listen to my body. So if I've got a normal size plate and I eat it all, it's because I feel that's because my body needed it. I have upped my exercise, which means my appetite has got a little bit more, or my need to fuel my body has got more. But you also, as time goes on, you know what foods work for your pouch and what doesn't work for your pouch. So, for instance, I will do my husband and my son basically a meat, veg and potato, or a carb, a meat and a veg most evenings. We have a pasta maybe once a week. But during that time, if they're having potatoes, either I do Slimming World chips with fry light in the oven, or I would do roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, any kind of potato. I actually substitute that with some couscous. Because for me, rice and couscous is a good carbohydrate. I say good, it's not good, it's easily digestible for my, after my surgery. So yeah, what I'm having isn't always, I'm still learning. I'm still learning about my body. I'm still finding out every day what works and what doesn't work. Right, let me just get back to the email and I'll try, because I'm very aware I've already done 4.5 minutes. Okay, and my iPad is probably just going to run out of battery just at this time. Right, so hopefully that's done that. And yes, I can drink. Drinking, no. I can still have 2 big gulps and go, ouch. So am I just eating a lot more because they're slider foods and they don't sit in my pouch? I can't answer that, I don't know. But I also know, just to touch on this, John, that I can't answer for a bloke's point of view. I can answer from a girl's point of view. And 100% I know my menstrual cycle, my appetite also increases before I'm about to have a period. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll get back onto it. Let me get back up to that. Okay, the top one. It's just loading, obviously. Here we go. No, that's not it at all. Isn't it typical now that I can't open the email that I want to open? Let's see if I can get it now. Or is it down the bottom, the last one? We shall see. Sorry about this, guys. I wanted to be able to read out the bits. No, I can't actually get it up now, which is a real pain in the backside. What else did he talk about, if I can try and remember? About people in YouTubes. Now, I'm also very aware that people start these YouTubes, and he's right, they don't carry it on. They get to maybe 6 months or whatever, and I don't know what reason it is that people don't carry it on, and it could be because of regain, I'm not sure. I've stayed within 1 kilo, so that's 2.5 pounds since Christmas. Now, I'm not unhappy with that, and I'm not lying about that. You know, I'm about 12 stone 9. I said to my husband this morning, you know, to wake up in no pain. For 10 years, I didn't sleep very well because my back hurt so much. Every time I turned over in bed, my back hurt. I don't get that anymore. The NSVs that go alongside this. So yes, would I like to be smaller? Of course. But am I really working at it? No. If I wanted to get down more than I am, I probably could do portion control. I probably should eat salads and not drink my wine at weekends. I probably should do, you know, I could be a better bariatric patient, but I'm not. And I put this out here on YouTube to be accountable to myself, not to anybody else, which is, I know that's not what you're asking. But I hope that my YouTube is going to carry on, whether I regain or not. You know, I'm trying to give a frank and honest account of what happens to me personally, not from a medical perspective, but from a personal perspective, and how this bypass is changing my life. And yeah, if I end up regaining, or, you know, has my appetite come back to normal? Maybe a little bit. Can I eat what I used to eat? 100% no. But it's definitely not a small amount like it was 10 months ago. You kind of almost retrain your body like a baby to start off with your fluids and then your soft foods, and then, you know, you build it up like that. And so I've got to that, I'm a toddler stage now, I guess, in the bariatric world, where I'm eating any foods, and you do have to be careful. Your body will let you know. And I think that's one of the biggest things I have put out there from the beginning, is that this is such a unique journey for every single one of us. You can't compare your weight loss, you can't compare absolutely anything, and it's just a journey for you, whether you choose to document that or not. And I like to be able to come on and talk about what the hell I like, when I like. You know, the fact that you guys are still following me, amazing. I think I've even got some people follow me that don't follow me on Instagram, and then they go and talk about it on Instagram, which I'm so flattered. I'm absolutely flattered by that. You know, I'm kind of like, wow, I'm still being discussed and stuff. So yeah, yeah, thank you for that. Thanks very much. So anyway, I hope that's answered some of them. I'm sorry that I can't get the email up. I don't know why. Maybe I'll come back and do another one. This is already 8 minutes. When I found the email, I can address a few more things. Here you go, let me see. No, for some reason, it's just taking me back to the original email that you sent me. So if anybody else wants me to answer any questions in that respect, please do pop a comment below, and we can always swap email addresses. I'm more than happy to do that. Whether I type back to you or whether I speak back is a different story. But anyway, guys, it's Saturday. My husband and I are joining my brother and his girlfriend in Henley-on-Thames, and we're doing a gin trail. I think there's 6 pubs around Henley that you go to. I'm not going to be drinking all day. I will have a glass of wine this evening. We're staying in a hotel in Henley. We're staying at the Hotel Divan, so really looking forward to a night away. Me and Harry are looking forward to that. Pissy weather though, it's pissing it down with rain, so we'll obviously need to take umbrellas, but I'm not going to let a bit of wet weather dampen my spirit. yes, I've had a crap couple of days, but I'm feeling better today, as in somebody dying like that makes you really grateful for all the positives in life, and my gastric bypass changing my life is a massive positive, and it means that I'm going to be there longer to be able to help Tom on his life's journey. So anyway, guys, speak to you soon. Bye.